Hi everyone, hope you're all good. I just want to talk today about positive mindset. We often have over 60,000 thoughts that go through our head throughout the day, and sadly, most of those thoughts are negative, and most of those negative thoughts are often repeated. As humans, we often microscope those negative moments and we forget all the past, all the glory moments, all those milestones that we have achieved, all those amazing times we've had. It's so easy to get caught up into a passive state of mind. Be receptive to what the news is telling us, what the media is telling us. Be receptive to what the films you watch. Make comparisons and put pictures in your head on how our life should be. We're often competing, we're often comparing with others in society. We put a time limit, a time frame on everything that we should do or should achieve. But the reality is we are just all growing on different paths. We're all on different paths, and there's no right or wrong path, so to speak. And I think once we can step out of that sort of competitive comparison mindset and being worrying about maybe colleagues say or friends say or what we're doing with our lives, and just step into within ourselves, that's when we can really make the difference, And that's when I think just the simple aspect of breathing, the most simplest yet most underrated aspect of our life. Once we can put more attention and awareness to how we breathe or how we meditate, even if you're not into necessarily breathing or meditation, but connecting more within ourselves, during these times right now. Yes, they are difficult, but we do have the opportunity to get more connected within ourselves. It's really easy, again, to get caught up in the trap. You come home, put on the Netflix, check on the news, what's going on around the world. But we need to check in more what's going on within ourselves. We often block all our emotions. We often put everything that we want to do subconsciously, and we're not aware with how we're feeling. We're not aware with how we can react with our emotions, how we can sort of deal with our emotions. So my message simply today is just to say, you know what, you are amazing. Forget about all the bullshit around the world. I know it's easier said than done in some situations, some aspects, but we all have something that can be truly grateful for. And that's where gratitude is so important, in my opinion. Whether it's the loved ones you have, the amazing friends, your health, your body, the ability to run, the ability to do a workout, whatever it is, we got so many amazing qualities about ourselves. And I think we need to sort of step away from what's going around the world and connect more from inside. We often think about the big things that will make us happy, the car, the job status, the house, but really it's the small things inside that can make us grow. The ability just to simply be aware of ourselves, the ability just to sort of develop within ourselves. We're all different. That's the amazing part of the breath. We have our own breath. There's no status on it. There's no level. There's no sort of certificate on how we breathe. Okay, but the more we can get connected within ourselves, the more we can start to be, the more resilient we can be, and the more we can sort of find out what we really want to do. We're kind of basically 5% in a conscious state throughout the day. Everything else is on autopilot. How we think, what we say, what we do, our actions, those happen automatically. So our subconscious mind, our subconscious body, our subconscious thought, it's essentially asleep. When we can get into our active state of mind, into positive thinking, and begin to breathe with awareness, begin to meditate, to do mindfulness, whatever it is. Maybe, again, if meditation is not your thing, if it's doing artwork or going for a bike ride, we need to connect more within ourselves before we have a better chance to connect with others. By us connecting more within ourselves, it has a ripple effect on those close to us around us. When we feel good inside, we can make that contagious. We can pass that on to our loved ones, pass it on to our friends, our colleagues, whoever it might be. So my message here is, I just want to say, don't worry about comparing yourself. Don't worry about expectations that have been put onto us by society. Expectations maybe put onto us by parents or, our bosses or workers. Take that out and just step inside for a moment, all right? And sometimes when you do step inside, it can be a scary place. It can be a bit troubling, because when you do begin to connect within yourself, you might have some traumas inside. You might have some anxiety. You might have some stress. You might have some maybe negative blockages, and that's okay, because we all have that. None of us are perfect human beings, But if you do experience that, just think about you cleaning it out from there. We need to, again, look from the inside of what's going on more often, rather than what's going on around the world. And once we begin to come in from the inside, connect within our breath, or connect within ourselves, we have the power and the ability to make a huge difference to those around us, and most importantly, yourself. All right. So next time, before you go to bed, next time you wake up, tell yourself 3 things that you are super grateful for. Again, your health, the friends or family, whatever it is. Because we take for granted so much of what we might be able to do with the simple aspects in life. And if you were to imagine getting something terrible happen, like a car accident or just whatever it is, life is short, and we don't often realize how good our lives is until it's maybe too late. The grass always appears to be greener on the other side, but that's not always the case. We can make our inside, we can make ourselves feel amazing. So my message to you is, if you're watching this, thank you. You are amazing. You are beautiful in and out, and we are all extraordinary human beings on our own unique path. Trust your plan, trust your insights, trust your inner voice, and just go for it. Much love and happiness to you. Peace.